My name's Michaela. I'm 23 years old, and if you're watching this right now, chances are it's because you want to attend a class, but you live too far away from me to come to your house at this moment, so this is the easiest way to go about it. So, I am going to be going through the Young Living Starter Kit today, and I'm going to show you a couple other products that Young Living sells as well, and just explain to you why I love Young Living and why I got started with it. So, disclaimer, I am not a medical professional and I'm not intending to cure, prevent, treat, or diagnose any diseases, so please contact your healthcare professional if you have any health concerns. So, for starters, I don't want anyone to think I'm here just to sell you essential oils. I want to help you change your life, health, and for future generations to come. I want you to learn to live a proactive lifestyle rather than reactive down the road. I was introduced to Young Living by a good friend of mine. I started off as her babysitter, and little did I know she was going to change my outlook on life. I've changed a lot about my health since meeting her, and since she introduced me to this amazing company. That same friend of mine started using these products and changing the way she was living because she experienced a cancer scare herself. She had a conference call with a cancer specialist / geneticist, and she was told that although her chances were higher than most, 90 to 95% of all cancer cases were actually lifestyle related. So, not just the foods that we're eating, but the products that we're using too. Which makes you think when you go to the grocery store, a lot of the time you're curious about what you're eating. So, you read the back of the label on whatever you buy and you check what the calories are, what the grams of fat are, how much your sodium intake is, all that stuff. But when you go buy your laundry detergent, you never look at the back to see what's in it. For starters, probably because you don't know what you're supposed to be looking for. And for second, because people just don't really think about it. They think if it's on the shelf, it's safe to buy. And that's not true. So, the average person absorbs over 300 toxins daily, and 80 of those toxins before breakfast, especially women, when we wash our face with the products that we're using, and then we do our hair and we apply all of our toxic makeup all over our face. Toxins everywhere. Your body is a sponge, and you are making yourself vulnerable when you wash your sheets in your dirty laundry detergent that you think is cleaning your clothes because it has fragrance. But it's not cleaning your clothes. In fact, it's putting toxins all over them, and then you put those toxins on your bed, and you wash your clothes in them, and you put those clothes on yourself, and then you get into your bed, and your body absorbs all of it. But you think it's okay because it smells good. Fragrance does smell good. Unless you don't use it, in which case it actually usually gives you a headache because you're not used to it anymore. And I know this because I used to love fragrance. So, where should I start here? I am going to hop right into the starter kit because that's mainly what I want to show you today. And I just want to say that I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video because chances are if you've gotten this far in the video, you were meant to watch it. And I'm a very, very firm believer that everything happens for a reason. So if you're watching this video, it's for a reason. At whatever point you're at in your life, just watch it all the way through. And if you do, and then you're like, wow, this girl's crazy, I don't understand anything she's talking about, nor do I care, then that's fine, but at least give me a chance. So, this right here is called the Starter Kit. Gary Young, who's the founder of Young Living, created this kit with 10 of the most commonly used oils, plus one bonus oil in it. So 11 oils. He made the kit 50% off because he believed that everyone should have a chance to have these oils in their home as they are very beneficial, and you will learn this firsthand when you get your kit. Because trust me, you'll want this in your house. And if you don't, probably a little bit crazy. Just a little. Because everybody that has this kit in their house, I guarantee you, absolutely loves it. And most likely uses every single oil because I know I do. Where am I here? I'm reading off my script because I'm fairly new at this, and I wrote this script myself, but there's no way I have it memorized yet. So when you see me looking down, I'm actually just reading this. But trust me, I do know what I'm talking about for the most part. So anyways, Gary Young made this kit 50% off. If you were to take everything in this kit, it's well over $400. Easy. And this kit goes for $199. It comes with everything that's inside there. Plus it comes with your choice of a diffuser. You can either get the Dewdrop, which is this one here, or the Desert Mist. I actually don't have the Desert Mist on hand with me right now, but it's really nice too. It has a lot more settings, a lot more different colors, and it runs for a longer time as well. But I also personally really like the Dewdrop just because it's simple. So it comes with that, and then it comes with a catalog as well. I only have the 2019 catalog right here because I have not ordered the 2019 for myself, but it obviously comes with the 2019 catalog and soon the 2020 catalog. Whenever you buy a starter kit, you spend 100 PV, and PV is point value. So whenever you spend 100 PV, you also get a free oil with it as one of the promos. So the promo for this month, if you're to buy a starter kit, is a 15 ml bottle of lavender, which is great. Lavender comes in the kit, but trust me, you'll run out and you'll need more. So, what are oils? Because a lot of people don't know what oils are. Highly concentrated liquids found in plants. They are the necessity for a plant to grow, live, and adapt. Basically, the lifeblood/immune system of a plant. They are distilled from the stem, bark, leaves, and herbs. They are so small that 1 drop of peppermint is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. That's a lot. So these oils are very, very concentrated. There's lots of different ways that you can use oils. You can smell it directly from the bottle. You can apply it topically to your skin. A lot of people use a carrier oil just because your skin can be sensitive. I don't, and I know a lot of other oily girls that don't apply it with a carrier oil just because my skin's not sensitive, and I guess theirs isn't either. But it also does last a lot longer if you use a carrier oil, so totally up to you. On kids, I suggest using a carrier oil just because their skin's a lot more gentle, fragile, whatever you want to call it. You can actually ingest a lot of Young Living oils. They have a plus line called Vitality Plus, I think. And it's essentially the same oil, but it has a different label on it because it went through the Canada Health Guide and whatnot. So they are good to put in your body. They don't all taste great to put in your body, but they sure do work. So, and the best way is to diffuse it, which I have my lovely diffuser going right now. I have one in there that's a very fall smell. I absolutely love it. So the whole room smells like it right now. It's really nice. Diffuser is the best alternative to wax warmers and scented candles. If you don't smoke, you should probably stop burning scented candles in your house, because if you're like me, burning scented candles was like your therapy. Every time I cleaned my house, I'd have a candle going, and I'd always have it going for like 5 or 6 hours, and my whole house would just smell amazing to me, what I thought was amazing. People would come over and they're like, oh my god, your house smells like candles right now. And I'm like, yeah, it does. It's great. But it's actually not. Burning a candle for 1 hour is actually the equivalent to smoking a cigarette on your respiratory system. When I heard that, I was like, I don't smoke. Never smoked a cigarette in my entire life. So that made me feel really, I don't know how it made me feel, but it didn't make me feel happy. I have pets, so I was thinking about them as well. So I'm like, all right, well, if that's like that on my respiratory system, I can't imagine how hard it is for my dog to breathe that in, especially in like a small confined space when I used to live in a basement suite and I would burn my candles in there. But you know, when you don't know better, how are you supposed to do better? So now I know. I haven't burned a candle in well over a year for sure. And like I say, I used to absolutely love burning candles. Most people do. If you really like the, what's it called? Like, I can't think of But if you just like burning a candle because you like the atmosphere it puts off, that's not the right word, but you guys get what I'm saying. Ambiance, that's the word. If you like that, then burn a beeswax candle or make your own candles. Use beeswax and put essential oils in there. You don't need the fragrance, the harsh fragrance that they put in stuff, because companies actually don't have to disclose what fragrance is. So when you're at the grocery store and you're buying your products, if it says perfume or fragrance on the back of it, put it back, because companies do not have to disclose what that is. That is any hidden chemical in the book. And you're like, yep, I'm going to wash my clothes with it. I'm going to clean my countertops with it. Don't. It's gross. And when you know better, you do better. So now that you know better, you need to do better. So I am going to start with the starter kit. It's very beautiful. As beautiful as the kit is, I highly suggest that if you have a kit, take your oils out of it. Put them on your wall, put them in your room, your bedroom, your bathroom, put them all over the house. Because I swear, if you leave them in this kit, chances are you're not going to use them as much as you think you would. Out of sight, out of mind. It is a beautiful kit. But, so, here it is. This is what it looks like. Very pretty. This is the top half. I'm going to go through all these oils. And then this is the bottom half, which comes with some goodies as well, which, they were kind of sliding around. There we go. So, comes with some goodies in the bottom, some of which are missing because I have used them. For instance, it comes with 2 packs of Ningxia Red, which is a really highly antioxidant drink, and it tastes like juice. So, so good. Comes with another oil. The screen is backwards and it's really throwing me off. So anyways, comes with another oil, which I'm going to go through this one as well. Comes with a bunch of little sample bottles as well. And right here comes with a roller top. So I used mine on a bottle because you can actually like take the lid off of here and replace it so that you can just directly roll it on your skin of one of your favorite ones. So I already used mine, hence why it's not there. And then it just comes with these little things which explain some of the oils that come in your kit. So, now I'm going to explain the top half of the kit. Please bear with me, I've never done a video like this before, so there's a first for everything. So, first we're going to start with frankincense. If I can get it out here. So generally when I would host a class, and I would go through these oils, I'd open them up, pass them around, and let everybody smell them. But unfortunately, since you can't be here to smell them, just bear with me, and hopefully you believe me on how good they smell. Most of them. So, this is frankincense. Frankincense is AKA the king of all oils because it's amazing. They used this oil on baby Jesus. So, if that doesn't make it cool, I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. It promotes younger, fresher looking skin. It helps with concentration. It elevates mood, stress, stretch marks. I like to put this one right on my skin. Like anytime I have acne or anything, I will use this and just put it right on my face. No carrier oil, nothing. Just like one drop. One drop goes quite a ways. It's got kind of a fruity smell, I would say, and a very, very old smell. Like, I don't know if you've ever smelt the smell of frankincense before. Like, it's literally that in a bottle. It smells really nice, though. Next is peppermint. Right here. Oops, turning it this way. Peppermint. Peppermint smells absolutely amazing. It's great for headaches. I used peppermint long before I even started using essential oils because I get really, really bad headaches. I put it on my neck and on my temples. When I first started with Young Living, which was just over a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, like I say, I suffer with really, really bad headaches. And the lady that got me started was saying how it could be the toxins in like my laundry detergent, stuff that I use that triggers my headaches. And I was like, no way. Like, there is so much stuff that I've tried to try and figure out what pinpoints my headaches. And then I was like, I highly doubt that that's what it is. So, I don't know. I thought I could at least give it a try and start getting toxic products out of my life. And I didn't notice anything right away, which, why would you? I was still getting headaches. But now that I'm religiously using my oils, I actually can't remember the last time I've had like a screaming migraine. I used to actually take what's called Toradol that I was prescribed from the doctor from when I got really bad headaches, and that was a Toradol and a cup of coffee was like the only thing that would make it go away. And my prescription ran out long ago, and I haven't used it in forever. And anybody who knows me and knows that I get headaches know that like that's really crazy, because that's something I've suffered with since I was a kid. And I only just realized that the other day, actually, when I was doing a class, and I was like, yeah, I haven't had a headache since, and I couldn't even pinpoint when I actually had a headache that bad. Like, I still get headaches now and again, but nothing like I used to get. So, yeah, peppermint's obviously good for headaches. I really went off on that. It's good for heartburn, nausea, sinus congestion, and it's really, really good for your muscles and your joints. So this next one I'm going to go through is lemon. Lemon, lemon, lemon. Love it. Lemon is actually distilled from, is it distilled? I guess that makes sense. So a 15 ml bottle, this is only a 5, so it's a little bit bigger, is distilled from 75 lemon rinds. So a lot. And you don't get a huge bottle of it. So the people that make these oils go through a lot. It takes a lot of work just to get a little tiny bottle of oil. Lemon works great as a degreaser, like basically a Goo Gone is what I like to think of it as, because you just put a couple drops on whatever is super sticky or food stuck to the bottom of your pan or whatever, and within like 30 seconds it comes off like nobody's business. Corey Deacon, who's a naturopath, said that if you were to just inhale lemon for 66 days straight, you could actually rewire your brain happy. It raises dopamine and serotonin levels and creates happy pathways in the brain. So we call this one the happy oil because that's pretty amazing. We actually tried to do a challenge of smelling it for 66 days in a row, and it's really hard to remember to do that every day for 66 days. But one day I hope that I can actually remember to do that. So this next one is lavender, and everybody knows what lavender is. So as I was saying earlier, if you are to buy a starter kit, which I'm going through right now, you will get a 15 ml bottle of lavender for free, which is pretty sweet because lavender is amazing. You can use it for so many things. It's good for cuts, scrapes, and burns. It's good for hair growth. A lot of girls will put a couple drops right into their mascara. It's good for nosebleeds, and as everybody knows, it's good for sleep. I used to actually not use it that much because I was scared it was going to make me tired all the time, but now it's one of my favorite oils to diffuse, to use. I absolutely love it. Speaking of it being helpful for sleep, did you know that getting 8 hours of sleep every night actually reduces your risk of Alzheimer's by 67%? I don't know about you, but I love sleep. I could easily sleep for 9 or 10 hours a night if I didn't have more to do in my day. I am very, what's it called? Particular? No. I don't know. But I make sure that I get at least 8 hours of sleep every night because you don't want to see me if I don't. This next oil that I'm going to do is actually the one that comes in the bottom of the kit. This one is called, so this is the bonus one. This one's called Northern Lights Black Spruce. Ooh, over here. There we go. So this one actually comes from a Young Living farm in Fort Nelson. Wow. need to get my stuff together. Just gonna put it back there. So anyways, it comes from a Young Living farm in Fort Nelson, BC. So that's pretty cool. Young Living has a lot of different farms, one of which is in Idaho, one's in Fort Nelson. There's another one too, I can't think of where it is. But what's cool about Young Living is they have this thing called the Seed to Seal Promise. And that basically means that any of the farms that they own or co-own will never have had any pesticides in the ground. So all of their plants that they grow from there, you know they're 100% chemical free. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you can buy an essential oil from the grocery store, but you're never going to know the history behind it. And you're never going to know the scientific research that's actually been done on it, which all of these oils have been scientifically researched. So if you want safe oils, Young Living is definitely your best bet. The next oil that I'm going to do is called Copaiba. A lot of people pronounce it differently, but that's how I pronounce it. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to get this camera thing figured out. Copaiba. Super great. This one is really great for teething. So anybody who has kids, has a toothache, great for it. You can literally just rub it right on your gums and it works really well. Oh my goodness. My dog. What else is it good for? I use it for anything pain related, really. So when I was sick, I was like coughing like crazy, and I was just coughing to the point that I couldn't even fall asleep because my throat was so scratchy and it hurt so bad. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try Copaiba. I put a drop of it under my tongue. I was asleep in like 5 minutes. Like, it instantly like stopped the pain from hurting in my throat. It works super, super well. It's good for mouth sores, so like canker sores and stuff like that. And it's an oil enhancer. So I like to think of it as an avocado because avocado is like a flavor enhancer. So Copaiba is an oil enhancer. So if you were to make a roller, which I'll show you one right here if you don't know what a roller bottle is. This is one that I have called Immune Booster. It's got cat hair stuck to it, so that's cool. Anyways, I put, in this one, I had frankincense, lemon, and thieves in it, which I'll explain thieves later. And then I had Copaiba in it because Copaiba is an oil enhancer. It makes whatever oil you're using a lot stronger. So I did, whenever I make a roller bottle and I'm picking my main oils, I always add Copaiba after. And then the rest is actually just filled with, you can see it's kind of empty, or it's not empty, but it's like half done right now. I fill the rest with the carrier oil, and I just fill the carrier oil right to the top. So I think I did like 10 drops of each oil, and then carrier oil right to the top, and then I can easily roll it on my body. Well, I roll it on my spine and on the bottom of my feet to help with cough and flu season. So, but if I did it every day, if I did it every day, I don't think I would even get sick all year. Like, maybe a little bit, but it's amazing. So this next one is called RC, aka Marriage Saver. Bring it up nice and close. We call this one the Marriage Saver because it's great for snoring. So if your significant other snores, this is the oil for you. Or maybe you snore and it drives your significant other crazy. Then this is definitely the oil for you. This one works kind of like I just put it on my chest. So if I have a cough or anything too, just right on my chest. It's good for fresh air. So, I mean, you can't obviously control the air outside your house, but you can control it inside your house with your diffuser. So this one was really great in the smoky season. I find it makes it feel like you can actually breathe inside your house. What else is that one good for? That's all that I can think of right off the top of my head right now. There's a lot more. Everybody tends to get their own testimonies about stuff. But I'm kind of dragging along here. So this next one is called Diagives. This one, I did not like it all at first. I smelt it and I was like, no. This one is actually, bring it up here, the one that I usually have most of my aha moments with because it works so good. My boyfriend absolutely loves this one to the point that I made a roller out of it because I was sick and tired of putting it on my hands and rubbing it on his belly. So Diagize is great for anything stomach related. So whether you have nausea or your stomach hurts or you have cramps, anything stomach related, Diagize works absolutely amazing. Again, don't love the smell of it. A lot of people do. My boyfriend loves the smell of it, but even if you don't, it just goes to show you that these oils weren't made to smell good. They were made to be beneficial, and they are. So, this next one is called Purification. This one, there we go. This one is good for purifying anything. So, dirty gym bag, dirty hockey bag, laundry, put a couple drops in there. This one a lot of people tend to use for their dryer balls in their dryer. Dryer balls in the dryer makes sense. A lot of people use it for that because it makes their clothes smell good. And if you use dryer balls, then you're not using bounce sheets because bounce sheets aren't good for you either. So this one's really good for deodorizing pretty much anything. It's good for earaches, bug bites, and inflammation, especially. So another one, if you have a sore throat coming on, and you can feel your glands starting to get super swollen, just rub this oil right on your neck because it has lemongrass in it, and lemongrass is super great for inflammation. So, last but not least is my all-time favorite. This one, there we go, I'm getting the hang of this. This one's called Thieves. So, Thieves has been around for a long time. Some of you have actually probably heard of it. So this oil is based on the story from the 15th century thieves who were robbing the dead and the dying from the plague. They were perfume and spice merchants, and they would combine cloves, cinnamon, lemon, eucalyptus, and rosemary together and apply it to their hands, their feet, their temples, and they would actually dip their scarves in it and wear it over their mouth while they were stealing from people. So they didn't get sick. So they could keep stealing from people. Like, to the point that their mayor was like, how are you guys not getting sick? And it was simply because of their combination that they had created. So, because this oil is so strong and works so well, they actually created a whole Thieves line out of it. So, let's see. There we go. So I have a couple right here. Just a couple of the things that come in the Thieves starter kit, which is a whole different starter kit. A lot of people tend to start with the oils, and then their second one is the cleaning kit because they're both must-needs in your life. Must-haves, that's it. So this is the laundry detergent. This stuff is amazing. This is my second bottle that I have right here, and I haven't even cracked into it yet. I just use it so that I don't have to grab my one that I'm already using to show. But so it doesn't look like it's very big, but it goes a long way. It's very, very concentrated. It actually says on it that it has 64 loads right there. And it's, so 64 loads. I dump half of it out into a jar, and then I put 2 capfuls of our Thieves Cleaner. This is a liquid. Our Thieves Cleaner into here and fill the rest with water to actually make it 128 loads. And it still works just as good when you do it like that, to the point that I am actually still on my very first bottle, and I've had it for probably 8 months now. So quite a while for this tiny thing of laundry detergent to last me. And it works super well as well. I've heard from a lot of people that are really, have really sensitive skin, that this stuff does not irritate them whatsoever. It doesn't have a whole lot of scent to it either. And so anyways, that's the laundry detergent. This one is the all-purpose cleaner. I didn't actually grab my spray bottle, so I'm not going to run and grab it right now. But if you just get a glass spray bottle, I just ordered mine off Amazon, or you can get them from the health food store. You put 2 capfuls. Like I said, this is just a liquid. You put 2 capfuls into your, well, 1 or 2. I usually do 2 for just a stronger version, but some people do 1. Into your glass spray bottle, and then fill the rest with water. Halfway done this. Had this one for like 8 months too. That's a lot of spray bottles to go through. This all-purpose cleaner cleans pretty much anything and everything. I use it on my windows, my mirrors, my floors, my sinks, my toilets, literally everything. My countertops, like I used to use all-purpose cleaner to clean my countertops, and then I would like eat food off them, and it never occurred to me that if I wouldn't spray that into my mouth, why would I spray it directly on my counter? You could drink this. You could literally drink it. It's safe to have under your cupboard. Kids could go under my cupboard, and I wouldn't be nervous at all. Sorry, not under my cupboard, under my kitchen sink. And I wouldn't be nervous because all these products are really safe. And some people, I think, get a little freaked out when they're all natural products because they're like, well, how well do they work? But you're just going to have to figure it out for yourself because they work really, really well. And I'm a clean freak. So coming from somebody who had all the toxic products, it's a chance you take. So there's other stuff that comes in this kit as well. It's not just these 2 things. It also comes with a diffuser, and it comes with toothpaste. It comes with a fruit and veggie spray, which, again, not something I thought I would use. I leave it on my windowsill, and I use it all the time to clean my fruits and veggies now because those things are really, really dirty. What else does it come with? It comes with a couple other things that I can't think of right off the top of my head, but I'm going to speed this along. So I just wanted to show a couple other things that Young Living has because this video is like not even like a quarter of what they sell. They have like over 300 oils. They have over like 500 or 600 products. It's amazing. They have everything you could think of. They have makeup. They have a baby line. They have a men's line. They have, I'm pretty sure they even have some types of food, like pastas and stuff like that. So that's pretty crazy. And they have lots of like little gimmicks and stuff, like car fresheners and stuff like that. So this is a hand cream that they have. I just want to show this one because I didn't know how much I needed this in my life until I didn't have it. I will never let myself run out of this. I don't typically like hand cream. I never really did. I don't like stuff that makes my hands feel greasy. This you use hardly any of, and it just absorbs right into your hand, doesn't make your hands feel greasy. It's amazing. I put it on every night before bed. I actually use it on my face. So, I mean, that's each to your own because it's a hand and body lotion, but like I say, I use it on my face and it's just fine because I don't need a whole lot of it. And it smells amazing because it's lavender. They have hair products as well. So they have shampoos, conditioners. They have this stuff called Myra Hair Oil. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I just got it a couple months ago and I use it every time I'm finished a shower. When my hair is damp, I just put a couple drops of it in my hands, rub it together, rub it through my hair. And today I actually, after I finished curling my hair was dry and I put a couple drops of it and ran it through and it just stopped it from being so like frizzy and dry. It makes your hair feel super, super soft and it smells really good. So that's just one of the many things that they have. They also have face wash. I'm just showing you a couple of my absolute favorites right now because I don't know how anybody lives without these. So this is the Orange Blossom Face Wash. This stuff smells absolutely amazing. Like, I never really was one to wash my face. I tried a whole bunch of different kinds and I just couldn't really find any that I liked, and I absolutely love this stuff. It smells amazing, works amazing, it's super, super gentle on your face. Can't go without it. And it's not a super huge bottle, so it's like easy to bring anywhere. They have, obviously, things right down to lip chat. This one's a lavender lip balm. I absolutely love it. They're not super expensive. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I have it on right now. Works really good. Because it's like, I think it's beeswax. Yep, beeswax. So, they have this stuff called Cool Azul. They just recently came out with this. This stuff is absolutely thebomb.com. It's like a, I don't know what I would say. It's like a cream for sore muscles. So it gives you like that not burning sensation, but like cooling sensation when you put it on. Smells absolutely amazing. Works super, super good. I use it on my neck, on my lower back. My boyfriend also absolutely loves this one. And they have a whole bunch of supplements. So this is just one of the ones that I have. I have a couple different ones. This one is called Life 9. There's only a couple left in there because I use them a lot. And this is one of their probiotics. When you take a probiotic, you're actually supposed to take a prebiotic, which that little packet of Ningxia Red that I had from the beginning is actually a prebiotic. So if you're to take Ningxia Red every day, like just a shot of it, and then your probiotics, you're good. You got your prebiotic, you got your probiotic, you're rocking. So that's just a couple of things that Young Living has that are my favorites. That's the starter kit. If anybody has any questions, I love answering them. I love learning new things about questions I don't even know how to answer. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. If you were interested in signing up, like I said, the starter kit is $199 and that's everything included in it. Not all the products that I just showed you, all the little ones, those ones are not included in it. Those are just some of my favorite ones. But so yeah, we generally set you up on a monthly ordering system. Well, yeah, it's called Essential Rewards. So you can spend anywhere from $60 a month to $500 a month if you really chose to. There's obviously a business side to it too, which I'm not really going to get into right now because this is more just an introduction into Young Living. However, if you didn't want to do the business side, you absolutely never have to. You could just buy the products if you wanted to because there's a lot of people that just do that because the products are amazing. Yeah, I think that's everything for tonight. Please message me if you have any questions or if you're interested, or thanks for even just watching this video. I mean, I've never done anything like this before, so I hope that you stuck around for the whole thing, and I hope you learned something. Thanks!